Hey y'all, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and I'm in the shade 106 Sun Beige. I'm going to be doing a few check-ins, and so if you want to see my review and my application and all that jazz, then just keep watching. I'm going to be trying the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and I picked the shade 106 Sun Beige, so we'll see how it works. It claims to be a 24-hour foundation with a demi-matte finish. It's air light and oil free. So the reason I'm trying this today, I forgot to haul it in my Ulta haul. I'm having some breakouts right now, so I was like, no better way than to try this out for the first time than while I'm having a crazy breakout, so that way we can see together how the coverage is. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to apply it all over my face. So there's a shade of it right there. I'm not sure if I used too much, but we shall see. It looks like it's gonna be a good match, and I'm not sure if this oxidizes. Let's just go ahead and get started. I've already moisturized and primed my face. I'm not going to do any concealing so we can see how this product truly works as far as coverage goes. Alright, so let me just stop talking and start dabbing, blending, whatever. Okay. Ew, can you see that? So it looks like it's a little bit dark for me, but after setting powders and stuff, it'll lighten up. Okay, so it looks like it sets pretty quick. It looks very matte to me. It says it's a demi matte. I've tried some foundations that said it sets to a matte finish and they sometimes look like a demi matte, like a satin matte finish, but this one is really setting very quickly. Okay, so I'm just gonna do half of my face so that way you can see the difference. Okay. So let me zoom you guys in. So there is one layer. This is pretty much my before, except on the other side it has less breakout. So I'm really excited to see how much it's going to cover all this stuff. But there is that side. You can see it does cover my acne that I had right here, but I'm going to see if I can build it up just a little bit more. And it is a little orange, but it's okay. We'll work with it. So there's that side. So let's see how it'll look if we add just a little more. Okay, so it looks like it is buildable. And it doesn't look cakey at all. It actually looks like skin on my face at least. All right, I like it. Or, yay! Kind of like Too-Faced, right? Now let's do the other side. Okay, so let's see how this is going to do. So there it is. That is one layer, and of course I'm going to add coverage right here. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. And I wouldn't say a little bit goes a long way with this because I did like an equivalent to a pump that I used on this side of my face, and then just I had a little bit left over to use on this side, but I just pumped, or not pumped, but I just squirted out this much. Not sure if you can tell. The consistency is a little thick because it's not really running anywhere. This is going to be the second layer. So you can see that it did blur out further my little imperfections. Get my chin a little bit. Okay. Let me just drag it down since it's not really my color. I might have to go back and exchange it for something lighter. I have one layer, however I did do a second layer on my little problem areas. But you can see my face looks so much better, and I do love the finish of it. It looks more matte on my skin, which I'm not sure if it's because I use so many mattifying products. I don't see it settling into any lines that I have, so that's pretty good. I'm going to finish the rest of my face and then I will be right back. And I finished the rest of my makeup. So far it still looks good. good. I did set it with my e.l.f. high definition powder. That is the only finishing setting powder that I used on my face. I don't see it setting into my nose creases, and it didn't do anything funny on my nose. I know I usually have problems with foundation sitting on my nose and it kind of like moves around. So far I like this. I know that I do get some settling into my expression lines, but I don't see it so much with this foundation. So I am loving this. I'm going to do a wear test. It is 12:58 p.m. I have to run around and do some errands and shopping for Savannah. I will check in with you guys in just a little bit. I'm checking in and it is 3:45, 44, 45, same difference p.m. and so I've had this on since about 1 o'clock. It still looks pretty dang good. Let me just zoom you guys in. So let's get real personal. So far so good on the nose. I don't notice my foundation being gone where my shades kind of just rubbed off right here. It's not noticeable because I know with other foundations it will do that. My foundation will just completely be gone in those spots, but you can't really tell. My lighting, you can see I'm just a little bit shiny. I did not put on any highlight or anything. That is my skin right now. See, my forehead is a little shiny as well, and my chin still looks good. I have a little bit of shine, but I'm looking right here in my mirror and it doesn't look bad. It still looks pretty good. It is creasing around my nose right here a little bit. It's breaking apart. I don't know if you'll be able to see that from here. Okay, so everything still looks pretty good. Like I said, from the close-up, I am just barely a little bit shiny right here on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead and my nose. I think I'm gonna check in before I wash my face off for the day. So I will see you guys in a little bit. It is currently 10:15 p.m. This is what my face looks like. It did get quite a bit oily and I had a pimple that I picked right here. Just ignore that. You can see that my face is shiny significantly and I did not touch up or anything. This is my face since, what did I say, about 1 p.m. There's foundations out there that I've worn that I look like this after maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, and then just gets progressively worse. I get more oily and it just looks horrible. This is pretty good for it looking like this all the way till the end of my day. I'm loving this foundation. So I did go back and I exchanged mine for a shade lighter. So I got 105 Natural Beige. My final thoughts on this are the packaging. I really like it because it's thin, although I wish it was like a pump or something. I think with that it would kind of make it bulky because it would have to be round or some type of square, but I really like this. It's very slim and it's very travel friendly. The consistency of it, it's pretty thick. Like, it's not whipped or anything, but it's not runny. I can't remember if it has a smell. It just has kind of like a light foundation smell, but there's the swatch of it right there. The other one I had was way more orange, so I think I'm gonna like this one better. And plus I can use it for my fall winter shade, so when I lighten up a little bit, but my phone fell, this will at least match my skin tone. This comes in 12 shade ranges. It does say that it's a medium coverage, and it is, and it's very buildable and it doesn't look cakey at all, which I really like. I usually crease on my smile lines and my expression lines, and it didn't get in there, so I'm really excited about that. It did kind of like separate and break up right here on like the inside of my nose. It didn't break up on my chin and on my nose. It just looks oily, but it didn't separate or break up. The wear time for this is really good considering that I've gotten more oily than this with other foundations within 1 to 2 hours. So for me to look like this at the end of the day is really freaking good and awesome. And I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like and the application as far as with my acne prone skin and just my total skin type. Like I always say over and over, I want to be totally relatable to you guys. So that is it for this foundation demo and review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know down below if you have tried this foundation or if you haven't. If you like it, you know, just let me know your opinions of it down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Give this video a big thumbs up. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
God, my voice is leaving me. Stupid fan. It's always cold.
But this reminds me, like, if you were ever to smell Copenhagen, like that dip stuff, oh god, that's what it reminds me of. I don't know if you ever smelled that, and if you get this in your Ipsy bag, you'll know what I'm talking about.